Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Jennifer Marie, where I teach you different ways to make money online as a work-from-home freelancer. In today's video, I want to show you how to use Adobe Photoshop's brand new AI tool that is going to change the way you create and design digital images. Adobe has just launched this Generative Fill AI tool into Photoshop for the first time. Generative Fill allows you to remove objects, add or generate objects or elements, create new backgrounds, extend a picture, and so much more. It allows you to convert text to image instantly, and it's just amazing. I'm going to show you how to access this new AI tool and quickly demonstrate its most impressive features. So first of all, to access Generative Fill, download the Photoshop beta app in the Creative Cloud installer. So on your computer, under the Creative Cloud desktop, on the side, click Beta Apps, and then just click the Install button beside Photoshop Beta. Once that's installed, go ahead and drag and drop an image to open an image, or select one from your computer to upload it, and then this pop-up should appear that's talking about the new Generative Fill feature. So you can click Learn More, and that will open up the taskbar that you need at the bottom. This is called the Contextual Task Bar. And for whatever reason, if you do not have this taskbar, you can enable it by going to Window, and just clicking here on Contextual Task Bar, and that will open this up for you. Okay, so let's get started. There are so many things we can do with this tool, and the first thing I want to show you is how easy it is to remove objects. And yes, you can already use some of Photoshop's healing brushes to remove objects, but you can't do it as good as the Generative AI Fill tool can do it. So here's an image of me from a few years ago, and I want to fix up this image. First of all, let's zoom up on our image by going Control++, and there's this little cat in the background that I want to remove. So I'm going to go over here and click on the lasso tool, and I'm just going to select the cat. And now, right here, I'm going to click Generative Fill. So here you can choose to generate something in its place, or if you just want to remove the object, just click Generate. Don't type in anything. So the AI tool is working its magic. And just like that, it completely erased the cat. And you even have other options. If you click on this arrow, you can see there are slightly different options. It's just amazing. And it still has the texture of the sand and everything. It's awesome. I'm actually going to give it a thumbs up. So what that has done is it has created a generative layer right here. So I could click the hide icon and boom, I have the cat back if I decide I want the cat later on. What's so amazing about this is other text-to-image tools, they do not allow you to have this layer option, so it just completely changes your image. You can see the other variations over here. Okay, let's zoom out. Now let's try something a little bit more complicated. So this was around the time of the pandemic. I had my mask with me, and I don't really like the way this mask looks. I want to remove this mask. So let's choose the lasso tool again. And I'm gonna go all the way around the shadow. I'm gonna go around my hand here. Let's see what it can do with this. This is a bit more complicated. Will it be able to remove my mask and still make this a part of my arm? Let's click Generative Fill, see what happens, and then generate again. Wow, that is amazing. Oh my goodness, I love it. It's just completely gotten rid of the mask. I can check out the other options. That one. I actually like the first one or the second one. I'm going to go with the first one. Awesome. And finally, this little pail in the background. I don't like that. So I'm going to lasso around that. And once again, click Generative Fill and generate. Okay, let's go through the options. I think that looks awesome. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. You could see that that's just really cleaned up our image quite a bit. Okay, so that's it for removing objects. Now what can we do with generating objects? So once again, click on your selection tool. I'm going to use the lasso tool, and I'm going to go like this and select an area where I want to add my object. So I'm going to click on Generative Fill, and I'm going to put in a large green cactus, and then click Generate. This is pretty good. You can see it kind of messes with my shadow a little bit, but let's look at what the other ones are. That one's pretty good as well. This one might be a little bit better because it's not as obvious with the shadow. All right, now let's try to add something else. Once again, we'll go to the lasso tool, and I'm going to select this area here, click on Generative Fill. I'm going to put in a desert snake and then generate. All right, here's one. Look at the other one. That one's pretty cool. Let's look at another one. All right, we can even click Generate again to generate more variations based on your current prompt. And you can just keep clicking Generate until you find a variation that you are happy with. So now let's try to add in a more complicated object and see how well it does. I want to add some cowboy boots. So what I'm going to do is once again choose my selection tool, and this time I'm going to select around my legs and see if it will be able to add me some cowgirl boots. So I'll do that. And you can see that my legs are not perfectly straight, so I'm wondering if they'll be able to mold the boots correctly around my legs. Again, click on Generative Fill, and I'm going to type in brown cowgirl boots. And then click Generate. Let's see what they can come up with. That is not bad. Let's zoom up on this. Control++. So this is pretty amazing considering my calves are twisted on either leg and they've actually been able to mold the boots according to my leg. Let's look at the variations. Those ones are pretty good as well. And those ones are even pretty cool. Let's go with the second one right there. So there you go. And again, all of these are on generative layers over here. So you can just turn off something. Let's say I don't want the cactus. I think it looks, it doesn't really go with the image. I could just take that off and now my shadow's fixed. And you know what? This is a perfect image. It looks like I'm right beside a big snake. Now I'm going to show you how we can generate backgrounds. So I have this photo of a bride in a forest, and what I want to do is experiment with different backgrounds other than this forest. What we're going to do is click Select Subject, and that is going to isolate our subject automatically. So you can see it has done a great job of that. And now what we want to do is click on the inverse button right here. So what that has done is it's actually selected everything else. So when we use the Generative Fill tool, it will not alter her, but rather the background itself. So we're going to click Generative Fill. Now we have two options. We can just click Generate and see what it comes up with, or we can tell it what we want it to create. For fun, let's just click Generate and see what it's going to come up with. Again, we used this tool before when we were removing objects, but in this case, we've done it for the whole background. So let's see what kinds of different backgrounds it can come up with without any input. Okay, so they have her running down a path. That's interesting. Let's look at the other variation. All right, it's okay. Okay, this one not so much. Let's click on Generate again and see what it comes up with. Okay, this is cool. Again, it has her running on a path, which is really neat. Okay, this time I'm going to write a prompt. I'm going to put a magical woodlands at dusk, generate. Well, this is pretty neat. These almost look like a really beautiful painting. Let's try pathway to a castle landscape, generate. You can also choose to write in the prompt over here as well. Oh, this is pretty awesome. Wow, look at this. This is really something else. It's just so beautiful. It's so realistic. And this is a kind of tool that would be awesome for photographers to use if you're experimenting with your photos. Honestly, this is just amazing. This is just amazing. Okay, guys, and the last thing I want to show you, this is my favorite part about this tool. It is how we can extend images artificially. So here we have an image of this man and his dog, and I'm going to show you how we can use the AI tool to extend this and fill it in for us. This is just amazing. You're going to click on the crop tool, first of all. So I want to extend this upwards like this. So make sure that delete cropped pixels is unchecked and then click the check mark. So what we're doing here is extending our canvas. I'm going to press Control minus to zoom out a bit. All right, now what we have to do is click on the rectangular marquee tool. And what we're going to do is select the space above our image and a little bit of our original image. So it can use these pixels here. And what we're going to do is click Generative Fill. So you can tell it what you would like for it to generate or just leave it blank. And we're going to leave it blank and click Generate and see what it comes up with. Look at that. Look at that. It's just created clouds and trees for us. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the variations. Wow. Look at this one. I mean, guys, this is just insane. This is absolutely blowing my mind. Wow. I mean, all of them look so realistic, like that could have been the image. Now let's try something different. I'm going to add a prompt this time. And let's say thunderstorm with rainbow. Generate. Okay, this one wasn't as good. Let's look at the next one. Oh, this one's quite cool. Kind of looks like a sci-fi movie or something. All right, not so bad. Let's do mountains in the background with a cloudy sky. All right, that's much better. We can just keep generating until you find something that you're really happy with. I mean, this is honestly just outstanding. I want to try it with this one. So here we have this cute little dog, but he's missing his tail. And I want to see if the tool will know to fill in the rest of his tail. So again, Control minus to zoom out. What we're going to do, click the crop tool. We're going to drag upwards. And you can drag in any position you want. And again, remembering that delete cropped pixels is unchecked. Click the check mark. Again, the rectangular marquee tool, and we're going to go like this. And then I'm just going to click Generative Fill, and I'm going to click Generate and see what it will come up with. Okay, so it's kind of filled in his tail. Let's see if it does a better job on any of the other variations. All right, this one's much better. All right, let's go with the second one. And let's try to extend it down a bit and see if it will fill out his paw. So once again, we'll go to the crop tool. This time I'm going to extend down. Again, check mark. The rectangular tool. Go like this. And I'm just going to click Generative Fill and Generate. Look at that. It's just given him a little paw in the grass. It's completed it. Look at this one. I mean, honestly, this is pretty outstanding. This is pretty amazing. Honestly, the possibilities are absolutely endless with this tool. This is so much fun, especially for digital artists. They can experiment with different ideas and combining different elements together quickly before you actually produce your art. There are so many things we can do with this. This is just the beginning. I'm really excited to explore these tools more and really learn how we can perfect these images that we are creating. So if you guys don't have an Adobe account, you can sign up using my link in the description below. And if you're looking for a free alternative to this, you might want to check out Canva, because they also have a generative fill style tool called Magic Edit. And I've linked you to my tutorial on that in the description below. So make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content like this one. I will see you guys in my next tutorial.